Hola booktube, my name is Emilio Suárez and I'm new here. Um, I'm a new booktuber, so let's get started. I'm supposed to do the booktube newbie tag, just in case you're wondering why I have this weird accent. It's because I'm from Puerto Rico. My first language is Spanish. My second language is English, so I'm sorry for both of the languages because, you know, but I want to do this in English because I want to keep practicing, you know. And most of the booktubers that I see, well, um, I see them in English. So I want to keep practicing. I don't know if there are booktubers from Puerto Rico here in YouTube. Maybe if you see me, you can say hi. Not in person, that would be weird. I mean, you can put it down in the comments and then you anyway. Another thing, I don't I'm not gonna edit anything. I don't want to edit. I don't know, not for this. I want to create some kind of conversation where you don't have to be looking at me and then the next second I'm gonna be right here in this area here. And I want to try to speak the best I can in the less time possible. Okay, so let's. I'm just gonna Steve Donahue the crap out of this channel. If I don't know if you're gonna understand that, but probably you do. I have my trusty phone where I have all the questions, and the question number one is, why did you start this channel? Well, I started this channel because a long time ago I was looking for recommendations for books. I am subscribed for a couple to some channels about movie reviews, and I wanted to see if there was something like a video or something talking about books. I can find reviews on the newspaper or magazines or the internet, but I wanted to check out YouTube, and I found it. I found BookTube, and I like it. I love it, and I just want to see what can I do uh, about bringing something to the table, you know. And I don't know. I just want to see what can happen. What's the worst that can happen when you start BookTube? Second question is, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to YouTube? Well, one of the fun things that I can bring is a new booktuber. You know, me. I'm new here. So, more Q&As and more. I don't know what I'm going to do with this channel yet, but more people to talk to, you know? And, um, you can make fun of me because of my accent, and you can teach me how to speak better English because I know all my verbs and adverbs and all of that. It's gonna be all messed up. But in the same way, if you want to learn a little bit of Spanish, I can teach you a little bit in the best way I can through here. I don't know how's that gonna work, but we'll try it out. Question number three is, what are you most excited for about this new channel? I think I'm very excited about comments, about communication. It's like when you are very anxious if you're going to receive a Facebook notification or a text or a WhatsApp or something. I think I'm excited about that, to see what you guys think about the videos, or what things you uh, probably, I don't know, going to ask me, or what do you think about something that I just said, and maybe make conversations. I would love to have conversations to see, I don't know, learn from each other all the things that we can. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next. Number four is, why do you love reading? I love reading because I write. I don't write novels, I don't write short stories, I write screenplays. I have a bachelor's degree in telecommunications, visual arts, and theater. I'm an actor. Um, and I have a master's degree in screenwriting. And this is maybe a little bit different, but I think that's one of the other things that I can bring to BookTube, a screenwriter, you know, a new way of, new form of writing things, and I would like to know um, how characters get developed in a different form, different way. You can see the inside, what's in their brains or something, and that's very, I don't know. I think it's very cool. I like it. Um, Five. What book or series got you into reading? This book right here, Hitman by Lawrence Block. That's Lawrence Block. I think he's cold because, you can see my laptop there. Yes, you can see it, but don't look at my laptop. Look at Lawrence Block. There he is. Um, I found this novel because I was doing some research for a screenplay that I never wrote. Who knew? And I wanted to know more about hitmans, and the only things I knew about hitmans are the things that you see on movies. And I wanted another perspective of it, like in a novel. So I found the novel and I just bought it and read it, and I love it. And I read the next four novels about the same character, and that's one of the things that got me into reading. So yes, I started reading very late in my life, but I don't care. I just like reading. Um, okay, number seven. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Language is gonna be the first one. Second one, I think it's gonna be the uploading thing, because right now I don't have any internet. Um, you want to know a little bit more about Puerto Rico? Last year in September we had two hurricanes, big hurricanes. The first one was called Irma. That's IRMA, and I think it was on September 5th, and the second one was 2 weeks later, Hurricane Maria, Maria. Yes. Anyway, and it was catastrophic for the island, um, because this is an island in the Caribbean, and we had no energy, like for months, and there are places that have no energy yet, and a lot of people die, and a lot of people lose their homes, and a lot of horrible things. If you want to know a little bit more about it, just Google it, okay? Or ask me. And number eight, when did you start writing? When I learned how to. When do you start reading? Reading. I guess when I start learning how to read. I don't understand the question. Maybe I think what the question is trying to say is, when do you start doing it in a continuous way? And I think I already answer that question. Um, but like I said, my parents never read to me when I was little. Uh, that they were bad parents. Just they didn't care about that, and I'm I don't care about it. Also, I mean, probably could be a could have been a good thing, but I read anyway. So, and my parents are good people, because they make me. Anyway, uh, where do you read? I don't know, wherever I have a book and I feel comfortable. It's not like I'm gonna read a book in a volcano. If I had a book and I'm in a volcano, I read in my bed, I read in the living room, I read in the stock room of my work. Um, I don't know. Whenever I have a book, I always have a book on my in my backpack, and I have the Kindle, and I have the cell phone, so whenever I can. And the last question: what kind of books do you like to read? Huh. All of this? That was easy. I mean, I don't know. I read anything that interests me. Not that, oh, that book interests me, I'm gonna read it. Because sometimes you can read something that's really, really interesting and you start reading it and it's like, I don't like it. But I haven't read any of these books yet. This is my, how do you call it? My TBR bookshelf. I haven't. My other bookcase, with the books that I already read, it's in the other room, but it's too tall. And if I was going to do this, then I have to put all the books down, and I didn't want to do all of that. And this bookshelf is a little bit smaller, and it's in my room, and it's internal reminding of you have to read all of this like today. But probably you're gonna see the same books for all year because I'm a very slow reader. So that was the BookTube Newbie Tag. I hope you have liked it and make all the questions that you want to make, and I'll see you around. I'm gonna try to make videos like every other day, every 2 days, because I have a lot of things to say. Maybe for the first month. I hope I won't disappear. There's always something to say about something else. And we can talk about movies also. We don't need to talk only about books. We can talk about movies or about how the movies are made or how do you write movies. That would be excellent for everybody in the world. So, see you around, BookTube, and muchas gracias. Nos veremos luego.